People are sort of saying it may be overheating and about to burst because there's a lot of tech stocks in there, like AI stuff, where it's not anything physical. You're not manufacturing anything.
No.
A bit like the sort of dot-com bubble and whatever it was called back in the day.
AI is a very difficult thing to get your head round. You can see the benefits, you can see the downside as well. And there's only a few companies that really hold the major share of the market. Not a lot of competition. What we've got to worry about is, again, the Chinese coming in and undercutting, because most of it is US companies undercutting them, and then we would see a fall in NASDAQ. But most of these companies at the moment, as you can see, are not having trouble getting funding. It's not like with all the ESG, which is environmental, social and governance funds, which got all the funding during COVID. And since then, no one's funding them and most of them aren't making money. People can see the potential in AI. I just think certain companies are maybe overpriced. Chat GPT, Nvidia, there's always something that could come and make the price go down, but it will bounce back. I think there's still some upside on it all. I would not put all my investments into technology, although I do have a few clients who are experienced and have got the whole of their portfolios in technology. As I said, most investors, you have a diversified portfolio. So say the NASDAQ does crash, okay, that does affect the FTSE and the S&P because obviously they form a proportion of that. But you can have other stocks as well, funds that will cushion you against that blow. So as I said, always, just don't put all your eggs in one basket. There's nothing you can do if there is a downturn across the whole market, like we saw after COVID, when in one day the markets went down 48%, but then bounced back nearly straight away. And even 2007, 2008, when the markets did crash, most of them were higher than the crash within 6 to 12 months and considerably higher. And I think the main thing people have to remember is when you read all this in paper about, this market's going to crash, this is going to crash, it's the people who will make money out of the crash and you selling that are saying that, because they want people to go in and sell their positions so they can buy it all cheaply. So take everything you read with a pinch of salt, go with your gut feelings. If you do genuinely feel you'd like to move out of a market and you are invested, talk to your financial advisor. I'm sure they'd be more than happy to accommodate you or talk to you. But as I said, for most people, we have diversified investment portfolios. We will see some effect of a downturn, but the upside usually way outstrips the downturn. So I'm not too worried on that front.